Hey there, entrepreneur. This is Mark Newsome, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled How to Use Simple, Go the Extra Mile Customer Service to Create a Ton More Business and in the process create an avalanche of customers for life. You know, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times when you study the subject of marketing and you listen to some of these charismatic, dynamic speakers, they talk about these really sexy subjects like creating power headlines and joint ventures and back ending and risk reversal and on and on and on and on and on. All that stuff has a place. It's important. There's no question about it. You absolutely, positively should be utilizing it in your business. But you know, just like the song, or the words I should say, from that old pop song, little things mean a lot. There's an old saying, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Absolutely, no question about it. So in this particular presentation, what you're going to discover is how a simple customer service gesture created a customer for life. Let's suppose that there's a local car dealership, and let's say they sell Lexuses, and you've been going there for years, and this company has been in business for generations, and it's a husband and wife team that owns it now. And originally the wife of the husband, it was her father's car dealership. He passed it on to them, and now they're running it. And over the years, they've sold cars to so many people. They have such a diverse customer base. They have, you know, people who they've sent them cards for the birth of their first child. They have people whose kids who graduated high school, college, law school, medical school. They have people who were just going together when they first came in and bought a car, and now they're happily married with 4 kids. So the point is, they got this huge, diverse customer base. And as you see, the sign there says, satisfied customers are our best ads, and we all know that's the truth. And because, you know, they've worked their business hard over the years, they have referrals and past clients and current clients, and of course that's going to lead to more future clients. With all that said, let's suppose that one day one of their customers is in there, and they've been trying to sell this house right here. House has been on the market for 2.5 years. They tried to list it with 2 different realtors twice. They even actually tried to go the for sale by owner route, but boy, that was such a pain in the neck. They had to drop that. So let's say one day they're in there talking to the dealer, and he says, "Hey John, by the way, did you ever sell your house?" And he goes, "No, you know, I don't know what we're going to do. You know, when the real estate market crashed a few years ago, and the easy money sort of dried up, and the lenders got really tight, and on top of that, the recession hit, so people have less money as less people can qualify for the loan. I don't know what we're going to do." So the owner says, "Hey, you know what? I got an idea." He says, "What's that?" He says, "Why don't you do me a favor? Take a picture of the house, the outside frontal, and also do a videotape. Tape the outside, do a walkthrough of the house, and do a videotaping of the backyard." And the guy says, "Well, I can do that. What's going on?" He says, "You know, I was on the phone talking to my wife's cousin who owns another dealership in California, and you know, we're real active in the Chamber of Commerce as well." He says, "And one of the jeweler people that we sort of do joint ventures with, between all 3 of us, I found out we have a total opt-in email list of 47,213 people." The guy goes, "Yeah." He says, "So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan this in, take this picture, send out an email with that link in it, and the headline's going to say, 'Are you looking to buy a luxury home in the next 6 months or less?'" John's kind of startled and goes, "What?" He says, "And we're also going to add it up on our social sites, all of us," meaning the 2 jewelers themselves and their relative in California. Well, wouldn't you know it, ladies and gentlemen, within 90 days, sure enough, they got that house sold. Now, first of all, stop and think about this. How many times did they need to sell that house out of 47,213 people? You got that right, just once. Now, there's a good chance 97, 98%, maybe 99.5% of the people on that list have no interest in buying a new home. But you think they might know somebody? And of course, they're going to suggest that these people forward this on to friends, family, and neighbors. I think you see the point here. If 10 or 20% of them do that, boom, that's how this house got sold. But here's my question to you. What do you think happens the next time John and Mary go to a social event and somebody asks them, "Oh, which real estate company did you use to sell your house?" And they say, "Oh, we didn't." So, well, how'd you sell a house? They said, "Our Lexus dealership helped us." Yeah, you got that right. You know who's going to be getting all the new referrals from now on, don't you? Now here's the question, and here's the point, entrepreneur. What did it cost that business owner to do that for a customer? That's right. They just showed that they cared about their customer. Just like the song says, little things mean a lot. So here's the point. You got this network here. Don't just use it to figure out how you can directly put more money in your pocket. I mean, yeah, we're all in business to make money. Without profits, you're not going to stay in business. But every now and then, look around and see how you can be of service, entrepreneur, to your customer base. That's where the big money is. Don't you agree? They'll spend a far less money now on advertising. And the advertisement they're going to get, called a testimonial from a happy, satisfied customer, is far more powerful than anything that's going to come on television, the radio, or a newspaper ad. Hopefully you get it. Now, for those of you who are ready to take the next step, here's what you need to do. If you want to discover how you can add an additional 25% or more gross profit to your bottom line in the next 90 days or less without adding any new customer or clients, entrepreneur, then head over to youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales. Grab that free 9-page special report that was written and designed specifically for today's savvy small business owner and or service provider. Read it, apply it, and watch your bottom line grow. Oh yeah. This is Mark Newsome, Mr. Marketing. We'll see you next time on the Marketing Minute.